Goldies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Precious Girl. welcome guys. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're already a Goldie, welcome back. It's your girl, Precious Gold. And you guys, I have missed you guys. I am so sorry I've not been consistent with dropping my videos lately. It's been a crazy few months, and obviously you guys know y'all are like my best friends over here, and I tell you guys everything, every step I take, every milestone I reach. I have to come back and tell my Goldies. Y'all know, but I haven't really been consistent with that, and you know, today is just a day for me to do a little recap and catch you guys up on what's been going on in Precious Gold's life. So stay tuned. Okay guys, the year is about to be over. We have like a month left, and I am about to leave this year a married woman. I'm about to go into the next year with my husband because y'all right, I got married. Oh my gosh, I'm somebody's wife. Y'all, you don't know how I don't know. It's still so weird for me to say, like, yeah, I have a husband. Yeah, my husband is at home. Yeah, let me ask my husband first. Yeah, my husband. Wait, I'm not trying to show y'all my fingernails. Just look at the ring, please. Don't come for me with my nails, because I know they're not done. So, okay. Anyways, guys, so I'm just gonna try to catch you guys up on how my court wedding went and how my introduction went, and yeah. So, as most of you guys know, I got engaged on February 14 on Valentine's Day. He planned a whole stuff. You know, people were like, oh, are you sure you didn't know you were getting proposed to? Da, da, da. I'm like, no. Like, he pays for my nails on the norms. He pays for my hair on the norm. So it's like him doing it on Valentine's Day, I just felt like, oh, you know, he's just trying to be sweet. I guess it's Valentine's Day, right? So he's just trying to go all out. So I really did not think that he was going to propose. But low-key, when he told me he was getting a tux, I kind of like thought like, is it that serious? Like, you getting a tux? Oh, so now I had to call my friends and like I had to tell them, y'all, we need to go to the mall because I need to find me a dress because this man is wearing a tux for a date and he's not about to outshine me. Okay. So they were like, okay, girl, we got you. So we went to the mall, and one of them actually asked him that question, like, do you think he's gonna pop the question? I'm like, what? No. No, why? I mean, she was like, okay, what if he does? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? I'm like, I mean, I'll say yes, I love him, but I don't think that's it. Like, he's just being sweet. You know, he's just trying to, you know, make sure his girlfriend is good for Valentine's Day. But lo and behold, my man pops the question, and he just embarrassed me. I'm over here like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, what the fuck? Yeah, that was embarrassing. I wish we could redo it because I was really caught off guard, and I kind of didn't really like my reaction, but that was the real reaction. I was like, as real as it could get. But yeah, moving forward, we did that. We got engaged, and he's Nigerian. My husband is Nigerian. He's Yoruba, just like me. So we had our introduction in May 15, May 20th, I think it's May 15, yeah. We had our introduction that day, and yeah, it was more like a mini traditional it was like a mini engagement party for me, because my friends would be like, my family, my sisters, they're like, oh, you don't need to go all out, it's just an introduction, just mommy more is what they call it, like your husband's family meets the wife's family, and they just come, sit down, have food and drinks, that's it. I'm like, okay, well, you must not know me, honey. I'm precious gold. Nothing about me is ever that simple, honey. Y'all should know this by now, right? And my mom was behind me the entire time. She was like, yeah, whatever you want to do, girl, do it. Like, I'm behind you. I'm going to put the money down. I'm going to give you moral support. I'm going to da-da-da-da-da. I was like, okay, girl, I'll see you. So my mom was like really there. Like, I loved it. Like, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm feeling like a little bit under the weather, but y'all, I had to make this video. It's not gonna make itself in like, I'm sorry. So if you're hearing a little, just know it's me. I'm sorry, my bad. I really just had to get this out the way and film it for y'all, because I've been postponing it, and I don't want to keep doing that. Jump hit my makeup, my hair. I'm so pretty. Okay, anyways, sorry. So where was I? My mom was like behind me, like, whatever you want to do. So I'm like, we had alaga, we had two alagas for like my side of the family and my husband's side of the family. Usually you're supposed to use one, but like I said, it's precious gold. I'm extra like that. So I got two. We had a drummer, and I had my outfit made. My mother-in-law and my brother-in-law traveled to Dubai, so she picked up my outfits, my material, or our materials for us, and yeah, he brought it back here for us, and we had it sewn. And yeah, it was really pretty, I had my makeup person come over, my hair person, Hair by Jenny, come over, and Faces by Bolu. I know you guys probably know her. If you're in Houston, you know the girl. You know her. But yeah, I had them come over, and that day was just so lovely. The day before, I was cooking. I made the turkey, peppered turkey and everything with my friends, because they came over to help me out, and then they went back the following day, and they came the next morning. And I really appreciate them for that, because it's like God, because now we're not even really friends anymore, so it's like God just kept them in my life to that point. Like, this is where you need them to, and then after that it's a wrap, okay? But yeah, anyways, that's besides the point. It was a lovely introduction and everything. I had everywhere decorated. The thing is, I felt like I wanted to do it like that because I know what I don't want now for my engagement party. Now I know I don't want two alagas for my engagement party. Now I know I don't want the alaga that came for me for my introduction I don't want to see her again. Ever again. Like, no. I don't want to see her again. Now I know to have people at a lot to pick up my money for me. Not just be looking and be looking me and be looking at me as a looking me. Not just be looking at me and they're packing my money and people are just looking. Now I know to have people on standby as to spray me money, pick it. Or matter of fact, I pick my own damn money myself. Because that day was a mess. Not really. It was a good day. The lady extended, the alaga lady, the alaga iyawo is the ones that they kind of run the show, and the alaga oko is the one that's begging oh, afefe yawo introduction, mommy more. So it was my alaga that was mostly controlling the show. So she made my husband wait outside for the longest. It was hot. I was in my room. It was hot. I was ready to come out. People are waiting, is it that serious? But, he eventually came in. The drummer was drumming for him. His friends came behind him. It was really lovely. It was really nice. They came in, he danced. He greeted my parents, he greeted my people. And it was just lovely. They finally brought me out, and I'm like, okay, damn. took forever, and I literally was just out for 30 minutes. Like I did not see my entire introduction, you know, like, because I had to be in the room. I had to wait for them to call me out. So I didn't know what was going on till they finally called me out. And I also wanted to give a speech. I thought I would have to sit in between my family, my husband's family, and like, you know how they do it, like that Niger style, because that was what I was thinking. But I guess they do that for engagement, not introduction. I don't know. But I've seen them do it on introductions before, because y'all, I watched a ton of introduction videos. And my mom was always just sending me introduction videos and marriage videos and court videos every second of the day. Like, we get it, Mom. Your daughter's getting married. We get it. But it was so sweet. I loved it. But yeah, you guys, it was lovely, you know. When they finally brought me out, my husband was spraying me. A lot of people came to spray me, and I was not taking the money. Like, I was just dancing, King and Kong. I was expecting my friends to take the money, but they didn't. It was like towards the end, I realized, like, yo, are y'all packing my money for me? Yeah, like, oh yeah. So like that my alaga went home with half my money. Literally, like, I was thinking I was gonna at least make half of what I spent for the introduction, half of it back or something, but no, I did not. With all the money I got sprayed, because my husband was like, he sprayed me like over $200-300, like, his change. I was like, what? Damn, really? He was like, yeah, you told me to come ready and like come with 50s and 20s and 5s and 10s, like, you said that, so I was thinking you were gonna take the money, right? It's like, damn. So now I know, be at alert, because these Alaga people, they be, yeah, wishy-washy. They will pack out your money, swipe it. Anyways, fast forward, I was done. They eventually came out. They finished the ceremony. We cut the cakes, started taking pictures. People ate and just started to leave. And then I got sad, like, oh no, like, why are people leaving? I decorated outside the backyard for after party, kind of like, let's all go out and turn up, because it was in my parents' house, and it was big enough, and we kind of just had chairs inside, and then afterwards we were gonna go outside. But people started leaving after that, and I was getting sad, and I was just really overwhelmed, and I started to cry, y'all. But I literally just cried for like how many seconds, a minute, because I was in my mom's room, and my husband already told me, like, yo, whatever happens, don't let it show in your face. Don't cry. Don't do like, you know, because people are going to be looking at you. They're here for you. So if you're not smiling, if you're not welcoming, people are going to be like, what's wrong with y'all? So, you know. But, yeah, that day I could not control it. I was just mostly sad because that Alaga lady took most of my money. Matter of fact, and I already paid her. Ooh, yeah. And when the lady that was doing my makeup and the gele and everything came, the Alaga lady just slickly said, she came to my room, she was like, oh, yeah, well, iwaloma sawa gele meal. That means, like, I'm going to pay for her gele to tie it. I'm like, wait, what? And then she just left. And after I was done with my makeup and the gele and everything, the gele lady was like, oh, the Alaga said you're going to pay for her. I was like, what? Like, why? Like, how? If I didn't have her here, how were you going to tie your gele? Like, that's not part of the deal. I paid you separately to come here. And you take your food, drinks, you take everything else, and my money, and you want me to pay again for your gele. Like, really, man? Like, that woman was just, it's never happening again. That's what I know. But anyways, yeah, I had to pay for her because I was like, okay, it's whatever, I guess. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. Now I know what I want for my engagement and the do's and don'ts, and I have my book ready to go. Oh, what? Anyways, fast forward to my wedding day, my court wedding. It was in August. It was in August, and right after my birthday, my sister was here. She came from London, with my nephews. I hadn't seen them in like so long. I've never seen my nephews like since they were born, because they were born there and I've never been there. So yeah, I finally got to see them. They came to my wedding. It was really lovely. The night before the wedding, I had a mini bachelorette party, because my sisters, we went to the club. And if you know my sisters, they're asleep at 9. My big sisters, they're asleep at 9 p.m., 10 latest. But they stayed up to like 11. We didn't leave the house till like 11 to go turn up. And they were like, I'm more precious if I don't love you like this. Like, but, you know, in the car, it was like a nice little ride. I was playing jams. They were jamming. You know, it was fun. They were trying to just make me happy, because I was already sad because I didn't have friends. I was like, I'm not going to have no friends. Nobody at my da-da-da. I'm like, girl, fuck them friends. We're going to be your friends. Like, we are all you need. I'm like, okay. And they came through. We went out. We had fun. They took shots. They were really trying to turn up. They were trying to act like my friends. You know, like, it was so cute to me. I really appreciate them for that. And then we got home. I was like, so we spent the night at my sister's house. So I'm like, well, I get to get the bed because I'm the Iyawo and I need my beauty rest. They were, my big sisters were looking at me like, girl, if you don't get your ass on the couch. But they eventually let me stay on the bed though, and they slept on the couch. I was like, oh, how lovely. It was really nice of them. But yeah, that morning I woke up. I went straight to get my hair done. I went to get my makeup done. I didn't have people come over to my house that time, because I just felt like it would be better for me to just go and just come back home and get dressed. So, which is what I did. After getting everything done, the hair was right, makeup was right. I came back home. You know, they were hyping me up. My sisters were hyping me up. My, ooh, girl, Iyawo. Like, it was so lovely. You know, like, they didn't make me feel like, bitch, what are you doing? You know? But it was lovely. I loved the support my sisters gave me. One of my sisters was putting on my earring. One was putting on my shoes. Like, they really treated me like a princess that day. And I was like, wow. And when it was time for us to go to court, my sister was like, are you going to drive by yourself to the court? I'm like, yeah. She was like, wow, shit bad bitch. I can remember that day. She was like, shit bad bitch. Like, girl, who else would drive me? I don't have friends. I don't have a driver. Like, no. And my husband was supposed to meet up there at the court. He's going to come with his own family, and I come with my family, and we're meeting there. You know, we didn't get to see each other that night before. It was just beating up, you know, some tension. Oh, and I woke up to my husband, like, texting me this sweetest, cutest paragraph. Any anxiety I felt, that moment, it disappeared. Like, when I read the paragraph he sent me, it was so sweet. It was just about how he loves me and how, like, he's grateful for me, journey so far. It was lovely. Anyways, we get to court. I see that my husband forgets my flower. Yeah, like, how are we gonna do it? How are we getting married and we don't have my flowers? Like, baby, really, baby? But I was like, you know, it's okay. Like, I reminded him, I was like, oh, do you have the flowers? He was like, oh, no, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. He was so stressed. I'm like, calm down, baby, it's okay. I mean, I really wanted the flowers, but I mean, if you don't have it, that's fine. We can just make do of what we have. So we get to court. The judge married us. The person that was going to take our pictures was already there. He came right on time. I'm really grateful for that. Like, he was right on time. He was right there taking our pictures and everything. We finished. And we were supposed to pay the judge afterwards, but we forgot, y'all. We forgot to pay the judge afterwards, and he left. But we later texted him, like, later that evening, like, oh, we're so sorry we didn't pay you. Like, we can sell you right away. And he was like, no, it's okay. Like, you guys are a lovely family. It was my pleasure wedding y'all, and da-da-da. I was like, oh my gosh, that is God right there. That's God's sign. Because it was supposed to be $120. Yeah, that I was supposed to give him, and I was like, oh wow, that's God right there. Like, he waived it. He was like, nah, we're good. Like, it was my pleasure marrying you guys. Like, you guys are such a beautiful couple, it's beautiful family. You know, it's okay. I was like, oh wow, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank God. You know, that was also our sign. You know, like God was really involved. And yeah, so after we got married, it was time for pictures and stuff. So I was taking pictures with myself and my family, and my husband was nowhere to be found. My husband, his brother, and his brother's wife, they were nowhere to be found. So I called him. I called my husband, like, where are you? Like, we're supposed to be taking pictures. He's like, he's going to get the flowers. I was like, what? Really? Like, you don't have to. It's like, no, babe. I'm getting you those flowers. Like, you really wanted them flowers? I'm getting them for you. And I was like, oh, wow, okay. So are you with your brother? He was like, yeah, they're all with me. My brother and his wife, they're with me. We're walking. I was like, what? Y'all are walking to go get flowers? To go get me flowers? It was like, yeah, because it was downtown. The court we chose was downtown. And we had to pay for parking, and we didn't want to, I guess they didn't want to move the car, because by the time they get back, there might not be a spot. So they just decided to walk. And y'all, it was so flattering. I was like, oh wow, y'all made my sister-in-law walk with you too, and she was in heels, but she walked with them. And I was like, oh, this is also a sign that I'm getting married into a lovely family. Like, they actually fuck with me. They love me. Even my brother-in-law was following him to go get me flowers. It was so cute. I was so happy. I was like, oh, thank you guys so much. And they came back with the perfect flowers. It was so lovely. I was like, thank you guys so much. They came back, we took our pictures, we went out to dinner, and yeah, we ate, all had fun. And then me and hubby just went to check in our hotel for the weekend, and you know, we had fun. So yeah, that was just my mini court wedding, and of course we're gonna definitely have our big major wedding. You know, it just takes a lot of time, a lot of planning and stuff. And so, I mean, we just wanted to just be married. Like, let's just get married already, you know? And we're already living together, and yeah, it drives my mom crazy that we live together, we weren't married, even though we were engaged. But she was like, y'all can't keep doing this. You have to either come back to the house or y'all need to get married. I'm like, you know what? Babe, let's do a court wedding, like right now. Let's go to the court. Let's get married. So now she's not gonna have nothing to say. I'm in my husband's house, ma'am. And it's been so peaceful. We're married. It feels lovely. It's been like 3 months, over 4 months now. It's not even been a year. But you know, I love the married life so far. It's so lovely. What I don't like about it is people always just saying, oh my gosh, you've changed. You don't come out no more. You've changed. Blah, 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 blah. Like, they act like changing is a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I don't even know what that means that I've changed. Like, I don't go out as much. It's not a bad thing though, right? And y'all acting like you can't call me or you don't have my phone number, or if you call me, I don't pick up. Like, no, just because I'm married, it's no difference. Like, I'm still a babe. I'm still, you know, for y'all. But I guess they just think you're married. And it's not like I have kids yet. We have kids yet. It's not like we have kids yet. So it's like, we're still very much single. We can still very much do, I'm not saying not single. We're still very much free, and like, we have time. We can very much do what we want. Like, no kids involved. Like, best believe when my kids are here, now I'm gonna actually change. Now y'all gonna be looking stupid, because like, before I wasn't changed. I was the same. I'm still the same. I'm still here. You know, I don't know. I've lost a lot of people this year, and it's just like, I'm gonna just open the door for anybody that wants to walk out, because I don't know what else to do. Sorry. I don't know what else to do, but it's okay. Being a married woman is lovely, so fun so far. Just know you're gonna lose people. People are not gonna think you can relate to them anymore, which is fine. Hey. But yeah, if you want to get married at the court, just find the right court for you. The one in downtown Fannin Street was so beautiful. Even though the parking, you had to kind of struggle for parking, but you have to pay. It was really beautiful. Judge was nice. It was a big ass place, and if you follow me on Instagram, you see the pictures that I posted. It was at the court. I took them at the court. Like, yeah, that court was really, really lovely. And you have to go to the courthouse to get your marriage license, which you pay for. And there's also like a link or something you can do, a class you can take to waive the $75 for the marriage certificate. But we weren't able to do that. But yeah, if you want to get married, there's something like that. You can ask them. They're gonna give you more information about it. It's gonna waive the entire money. And if you're lucky like us, and if the judge doesn't take money from you guys too, you got married for free. Hey, right, that's good. But yeah, Goldies, he was really lovely. And then afterwards, the judge is gonna sign your marriage license and then mail it back to them, and then they mail it back to you. And we have our license already, so yeah, it's lovely. I just pray for my marriage. I pray God continues to bless us. I pray our love continue to blossom, and you know, when we're finally ready for a family, kids, everything goes out right, and God is with us the entire time. And I've changed for the better. I've changed for the better. Like, I don't care what anybody says, I'm doing good. But that's the thing, I guess, when people don't know what you're up to or what you're doing, they're kind of like, what is she doing? Why is she like this? Why is she not fucking with us no more? Why is that? But it's like, I mean, it is what it is. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay? But oh my gosh, whew, I am so happy I did this video. Thank you guys so much for staying with me till the end. I hope I didn't bore you. And yeah, Goldies, please don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, and let me know if you have any questions about the steps I took, introduction, and all of that. You know, I could have had a venue for my introduction, but I felt like my parents' house was big enough. Plus, and low key, for our actual wedding, I might not have bridesmaids. Because low key, I really might not have bridesmaids. I might just do my own thing and yeah, just have a little small, cute, but big wedding. But not everybody's invited type of wedding. You know what I mean? You know, you can't get in without an invite. But okay, Goldies. Anyway, that's gonna be a topic for another day. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Hopefully that's gonna be soon. Mwah. Bye bye, Goldies.